Let me just let me introduce everyone. Everyone, welcome back to Tavern Talks. This is episode 2. We have a special guest from KatsumiKira. Today's topic is going to be Kruna, and the host today is Agent Cloudboy and the Savior. We're going to, gonna have an interesting topic today. All right. Let me make sure I load up the prompt. Okay, so we're gonna try to stay on topic. I know we went off a little bit last time, so please excuse us and make sure you comment and stuff in the box, and we'll try to make sure we answer questions and stuff.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
that.
So so today's topic is Kruna in general and how it affects the game, and is it good or bad? That's pretty much what we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna kind of talk about our viewpoints and what we think about it. Okay. Today we have KatsumiKira. I think she is a very avid, supporter for Kruna, so that's why she's a special guest today. Okay, so Kira, please tell us a little bit about yourself and just a little introduction.
So I've been playing the game for a very long time. I won't say how long, but I'm just your friendly monk, and I've always had an affinity for Kruna. Don't laugh at me.
It's your friendly monk.
I am. You don't like me, but whatever.
No, you're a very friendly monk.
You think I don't? You think you don't like me? Do you like me?
I think you're pretty friendly.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start off some topics. I actually try to look on Nexus Atlas to see when Kruna actually was introduced. I don't know when, but I think the earliest I can find is in November of 2006. If I remember correctly, it just released a few mantles and like some really stupid hats.
Yep. So the first things that were released were the pirate coats and hats, which I have the original blue versions of, as well as when the first mounts were released were the panthers in blue, yellow, and black.
I still have one of those too.
Also, the red clown nose and bunny ears were actually among the first things released. Oh, and gills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Like so mounts were introduced in that time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just a few.
I don't think they were immediately introduced. Like as soon as the Kruna shop was out, it was the pirate coats were the first things out.
I actually think I still have mine in my bank somewhere.
Yeah, I do too. My whole bank is Kruna, but that's besides the point.
All right. I mean, I'm sure all of us have
How many extra bank slots do you guys have from Kruna?
A lot. I have almost 300 bank slots.
Oh.
And it's almost all Kruna, unfortunately.
Okay, I know it sounds crazy.
Or something.
I have probably around 700 or 800.
Yeah, so does Linus actually.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not really full of Kruna. I think a lot of people don't know me, but I'm a hoarder on this game. If I see like a rose on the ground, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to deposit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to sell it back to the chapel for 5 coins.
So I made all this money.
I just slowly sell vent items. I think that's a great way. I mean, that's another topic too, but yeah, I just hoard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go into the first topic today. And I guess I'll address this to Katsumi first. Do you think a game like Nexus needs an item shop?
When it first came out, I thought it was a good idea, and also when you were on autopay, they were giving out, like free Kruna. I think they introduced that a little bit later into opening the item shop, but if you're on autopay, you would get like 100 Kruna or something like that, whatever it was. It was small, but if you wanted something from the shop, then you could get it, But now they don't give you any of that, and you have to buy it. So I understand it in the aspect that, item protects and equipment restorations, they're not that expensive. You know what I mean? But a lot of this new stuff that they're kind of introducing, it's kind of expensive. And it's like getting to a point where it's getting kind of expensive to play this game, because not only on top of the $10 registration, you also have to, if you hunt, you're going to need an experience envelope as well, which is $7. So $17 a month to play, basically.
Plus a protection.
Yeah.
For
protections. Yep.
So basically, and $1.50 each time you die if you're gonna actually protect your. And like you don't need the experience envelope technically. So I think the item shop. I mean, never mind. We'll get into that later. Just like the fact that if the item shop is actually pay to win or if it's pay for convenience, and I think it's like super pay for convenience to a ridiculous point.
Yeah, but also, I mean, maybe for people who don't get experience as quickly as we do these days, I feel like if you go into Cave 11 and you hunt, what is it, like, not even 10 minutes? You get a max, and then you got a gate and sell. I mean, that's kind of silly because some people stop hunting and then everyone goes and takes a break, whatever.
I was duoing with Madwin recently, and when he first came back, he didn't have an envelope, so he'd have to sell every 4 bill, and literally we'd get through like half of a side or like a side, and then he'd have to leave and then come back and find me, and then leave and come back and find me.
And the thing with ATG,
like a bill or two in between every time he sold. So.
And ATG, you can't use confuse. You can't ring in there. So. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of more convenience as well. I understand that aspect.
Yeah, that's a great point too, Hathor. Is that like for Ilsands, the best experience you're gonna get hunting wise until at least Samstad is Flower 3. So what a lot of people are doing are buying the envelopes, then saving all their experience that they get in Flower 3 until they can get Samstad. So it is a definite there.
So if we remove the item shop from the game itself, right? Do you think our game Nexus itself will be sustainable without the extra income? Because if you think about it, without the item shop, they're gonna lose a lot of income. If you think about it.
Yeah,
right?
I don't. At this point, they definitely can't remove the item shop. I don't think. And I still will say that I think it is pay for convenience, not like a necessity. It's not pay to win; it's pay for convenience. Still, I think that, but it is a super convenience. Like
ridiculous. I also feel like depending on where you're at in the game, like these people in Flower 3 who need to bank the actual experience envelopes. I guess it just also convenience, but also depends on where you are in the game.
Well, we'll cover that topic in a little later on. So the next question is...
It should also be noted that when Kruna first came out, when the item shop first came out, everybody thought it was going to replace a monthly subscription. It was highly speculated that Nexus is going free to play, with the Kruna being sort of the cosmetic alternative to making money for crew. And people have still held on to that belief that Nexus is going to go free to play every year for the past,
That's another topic.
Who knows? It might.
But everyone thought that would be sort of. Everyone thought the coming of the item shop was the exiting of registration.
All right. Well, so the next question is, how much do you think the average player spends on Kruna? And go ahead, throw it out there. How much do you think we all spend?
In what, like a month's time?
Okay, yeah. Let's go by monthly. How much do you think every month a person spends on Kruna?
I think the average person probably spends about $20 a month.
Yeah, at least $10 or $20 at the lowest.
Yeah, because
depending on what's out in the shop.
There are a lot of people that spend 50 plus, but there are some people that just spend the $10 to get an envelope. There are some people that don't spend money still. I don't really know those people, but I usually every month I buy $30 to get the 300 Kruna bonus, and then I intend that to last me for 3 or 4 months of envelopes. But then I end up buying something silly and have to buy another 30 Kruna or 300 Kruna, 3,000 Kruna the next time.
I know we haven't really mentioned this, but have you guys actually thought about how much people are buying Kruna just to make money in the game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense anymore, unfortunately.
What, making money?
Yeah, a lot of people are actually purchasing a lot of Kruna just to sell off and make 3 million per 1,000. I think we tend to forget that too. And if you think about it, it's the fastest way to earn money, just by exchanging money to Kruna. So we're gonna say about everyone spends around $20-$30.
Yeah, I'd say like 20, but there are those outliers that literally spend, drop $60 and then buy the wrong package, so they buy $60 more or something. No specific examples come to mind, but you know,
There's also people who just use gold to buy Kruna, but
yeah, and they're buying it from the
yeah.
people that are, yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I guess that helps, and that'll actually answer the question later. Do you think our game will become pay to win? So we'll talk about that later. So next question is, what are some of the positive things about the item shop? So you guys can elaborate on that.
Have you seen how cool that beach ball weapon skin looks? I mean, come on.
I really like the weapon skin idea, honestly.
The weapon skins are pretty cool. The only thing that I wish they would change, and I know like it's hard for them to change whatever they do because they always break stuff, but like other items that were actual like kind of weapons before they were item skins, like bunnies and stuff like that, like those serve no purpose other than a look, and it's like taking up your weapon slot.
Yeah.
So I wish those would get changed to item skins.
So you think...
Well, they have brought those out as weapon skins, I think, right? The bunnies are now weapon skins.
The bunnies, yeah, but...
And the pillow, and the witch stick.
Oh, okay.
The ramen bowl was originally an item. But I think they are slowly doing that, yeah.
Well, I just got out of the Easter packages the bunny...
Oh, the bunny
actual
bat?
Item. No, the actual bunny plushie item thing.
Oh, yeah.
To hold?
Huh?
To hold in your hand?
Yeah, I just got them.
Crazy.
So.
Interesting.
I mean, I wore for like 5 minutes when I went to go hunt, so I had to put on my weapon. So.
Right.
So I mean, personally, I think Kruna adds a lot of stuff in the game. Like, I feel like the break on death stuff is really good, and I really like. I mean, I like the idea of envelopes, but I know some people hate it.
Yeah, but the break on death stuff also kind of ruined the whole sand repair thing that some people like going on. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of equipment restoration. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like it. Well, yeah, it's item protections. Yeah, item protections. The ones where if you die or break the item, it saves it. I think that helps out a lot, but I feel like they took advantage of it too.
In what sense do you mean take advantage of it?
Oh, like you would make all the weapons break on death, so now everyone has to buy it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's tricky there. It's tricky.
Break on death.
Yeah.
Oh, like all the newer weapons, yeah, like TP, Asmati, stuff like that. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can abuse it, but it's a helpful tool, but they can actually abuse it too, money-wise, business standpoint.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel like since they're releasing so much things in the Kruna, do you guys actually think that they are wasting graphics, putting into Kruna shops? I think that's something a lot of people don't talk about, but they're actually using all these graphics, and I mean,
right.
So what do you guys think about that?
Because I know like the Forsaken Orb staff and Orb Mace and Blade and stuff, those are like the best items in the game that you can get in Barum. Like those are the graphics for the best items in the game, I'm pretty sure. For each pass. So like the fact that those could have been really cool weapons in Nexus or something, but they're weapon skins instead, it makes me wonder if they're gonna the Osen weapons come out, are they gonna be really lame looking so that we have to buy so that we're encouraged to buy a skin for them?
There's other cool graphics other than just those, I can tell you that, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but who knows if those cool graphics will end up coming out as more skins,
Yeah, that too. I don't know if they have any plans after Osan, even if we get Osan. Not sure about that still, but I feel like this game is just like kind of, we're like way far behind Baram.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not
like
even
way far.
Like comparing.
So we're never gonna be catching up to Baram ever. Like that's not even.
Yeah, but it is an interesting point of, are they saving the best skins to make money, or are they saving the best like skins to actually have cool stuff in game? Because I mean they do give us some weapon skins in game too, like the flower bouquet that was just done, and there have been one or two other ones.
Yeah, they've just been recycling Kruna, and that.
Plus, there's the only shield skin that's in the game was from an event rather than Kruna, which is interesting.
I think they can solve this issue. It's just, I mean, you can release as many items you want, but have an NPC turn that item into a skin. Does that make sense? I think that was a great way. That would be a great way to fix it.
Yeah.
Like if you want all your items to make a Moonblade, you sacrifice your Moonblade and you turn. You can now have a Moonblade weapon skin. I think that's a good way to solve it.
Yeah,
That's my thought.
Really cool. Yeah, that or releasing the weapon skins as different colors of skins that are already in the game. So like say the Mage Osan one is like, a blue staff that looks cool. I mean, then you release a red or a black version of it in the Kruna shop. Or even like a weapon dye that will dye your weapon a different color. So that you get the base skin, you get the base everything, but then have a different color that you can do like more customization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Machiavelli talking about the World of Warcraft style of transmugging, where if you own the Moonblade skin, you can put it onto your solid Gilib sword.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool. So, what are some bad things you guys think about the item shop? What are some bad ideas that they did or bad ways it influenced our game because of Kruna shop?
I think one of the biggest negative influences it's had is in the roleplay community, which I know isn't huge anymore, but there are some things like, the blood bag staff thing for a weapon skin, like that, or like the little hair dryer, the Hello Kitty hair dryer.
Oh, it's like skin. So modern, it doesn't even make sense.
Stuff that's like really modern like that, or like the pajamas and stuff, I guess you can like justify. I mean, right now in the shop, like the goth suits are kind of out there. Like, I guess you can sort of justify some things, and some of them have added a lot to roleplay. I will say a lot of like the codes look really cool, like the Hanboks that are in there right now, or things like that. But a lot of it has sort of like the sunglasses and shit like that has sort of decreased replayability.
Yeah, I agree there. Yeah, I mean, how can you take a barbarian serious if they're like in a bathing suit, right? Doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a good one. I know you guys want to talk about this. Do you think our game has become pay to win? I know we touched up on it a little bit about it.
Yeah. I don't think that it's pay to win yet. I think there's still the gray area of it being pay for convenience. I mean, somebody who doesn't buy any Kruna, it's gonna suck. If you die, you lose all your experience. You're gonna break your weapons. You're gonna break any break on deaths. You're gonna have to gate every 4 bill or have a blood brother and hunt Gagoon again or something. That's another thing is that like I feel like going forward, a lot of the caves you're not gonna be able to ring in. Like Aklak rounds, we can't ring in, and I wonder if that's because if we were able to ring, we would be able to just go sell our experience and come back very easily. Malgalad, same thing. Rather than being forced to buy that experience envelope so that we can stay in the cave, because basically, like I'm blood brother to Deviants, and when we hunt, there's really no point in being blood brother besides like the fun of ringing back and forth every once in a while when we're out in the kingdoms.
Right. And a lot of the bigger players, such as like Valandel, I mean, they push a very strong topic of pay to win. So that's why I think this is a very touchy subject for some people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I'm kind of in the halfway point because I feel like technically, since Kruna is sellable now, I feel like you can pay to win if you think about it.
Oh yeah, if you just sell Kruna, you get whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, both of you guys are leaning towards it's not pay to win, right?
Yeah.
Well, most people aren't gonna go. Most people aren't gonna go spending $30 for one code for 300. Sorry,
about 9 mil.
300 Kruna.
Yeah, for like 9 mil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to buy a lot of codes to get enough money for items, sun armor.
Machiavelli in the chat though said pretty good. At low levels, it's a big help to drop $10 and get geared. So for like $10, you can get 3 mil and get your basic gear for like $1.99.
Yeah, and like I said before, it depends on where you are in the game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. because I try to buy as much of my Kruna as possible through gold.
Right.
But if nobody's selling or whatever, I end up just, or if I need the experience envelope, then I'll drop the $10-$30. But
yeah, Hathor just said it's more pay for convenience than pay to win.
Well, I mean, how do you guys feel about that? I mean, you guys spend $50. You can buy a AAA title game and enjoy that for months. So,
Right.
how do y'all feel about that? Paying so much money for a game that essentially has no content.
I think we get a great amount of content, and Nexus is a quadruple A game.
Dang. Okay. Wani's listening right now, so
I try not to think about all the money that I've put into this game over the years.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even think about that at all. It's kind of disgusting if you actually were to think about it.
Oh yeah, if y'all didn't know, when I quit, I actually left my register auto reg on for 2 years straight.
Oh, God.
And I didn't even play. I was like,
Oh my god.
So I pretty much gave him 2 years worth of reg.
Right.
You nerd.
Oh yeah.
But at least that's only $120 rather than, the $120 you probably spend on Kruna every month now. Everybody.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah.
But
very sneaky of them.
Yeah.
Watch out for auto reg, guys. Be careful.
But what doesn't make sense to me is they know they can make a lot of money off the shop, but they still choose to recycle old Kruna.
Yeah, a lot. I think they've been recycling more and more old Kruna for the past few years. Because I think they are putting a lot more of the new stuff into boxes, and then they just don't have enough.
Right.
They don't have enough content to put.
And that's the thing is
stuff, which is kind of crazy.
The random boxes. That's another topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think the randomization of boxes is a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, a lot of people like the rarity of the item, and some people don't like the rarity of item.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about that?
I'm a huge addict for anything like
Yeah.
RNG, so I love those little boxes in real life that you get one little figurine at random or something like that, or like collecting random pins and stuff like that. So I like the random aspect.
So you like the rarity of the item, right? Like it's not not everyone can buy it. You can have it.
Yeah, I just like the idea of getting the rare items.
For me, the boxes are like super addicting. Like I love having the bank slot. I love getting the rare chance of something good, but it makes me kind of upset that I spent this, I'm not going to say how much money, but this amount of money on this one thing, and I only got like one or two of the things that I wanted out of all these boxes, and the rest is literal crap.
Yep.
Like crap that I either need to try to sell, feed to the shredder. It's just, at the same time, I feel like I'm wasting money while trying to get something good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll tell the general public right now. I spent $120 trying to get this black coat, and I still did not get it.
Yeah, I spent. How much did I spend? Yeah, like $120, I think.
Yeah,
on boxes this month.
Yeah, that's like half a PlayStation 4 or whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, and it's just and remember, these are for looks. There's nothing about it.
Right, and a look which, let's be honest, most Nexus people change their coat every other day to something new.
I spent a lot of money, so I'm trying to hold on to this coat. I noticed I like change. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to work on it.
That's the thing. Like I like the stuff that I'm wearing right now. I spent 150 Kruna on this little mantle, or this mantle to cape.
Oh, nice.
Match my spear, and then everything else I got in game. Obviously.
I've actually been wearing this. What is it called? This dress that I have here.
Yeah.
For a long time, the embroidered gown. It's like one of my favorites that you can just buy in the shop. It's just so cute.
Oh, actually,
it
looks
really
good.
Like it.
So we like the customization in the game, right? I mean,
yes.
So that kind of brings us to the last topic. What would you like to see or remove in the Kruna shop? Like, do you want them to add more, or do you want them to remove more stuff.
I mean, I always look just for cool coats and stuff like that. And I do think that it's kind of sad though too that they put haircuts into the Kruna shop instead of putting them into like the actual salons. Because it feels like it does take away some of the content that we could get in game, and they're putting it into
to
like,
make
I
money.
can see some of like the really cool ones like Gasa and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, put those in the item shop. But some of like the normal ones like short curl or feather cut stuff like that, put into the game.
Right.
Well, there's one thing I want them to add, and I know this is gonna piss a lot of people off, but I feel like they should add dyes into the shop.
What do you mean dyes?
Like all the dyeable clothing dyes. Not the regular ones you get at Arena, but I'm talking about like star dye.
Oh, you mean
moon
like
dye.
Rin and stuff like that?
Yeah, just randomness. Yeah, I think so. I think they would earn so much money.
I don't know about that. What I want to see is lower the prices of these.
Oh, you gonna bring down the price? Okay.
If they bring down the price, because you could get more out of your $30 code if they just brought down the price a little. Like, who wants to pay $5 for a little gown that makes your character look cool? $5, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I pretty much only buy coats if they're on sale or if I can get them through in-game.
And the worst part is the ones that are on sale are the ugly colors.
Oh yeah, it's always those. Well,
Like,
I'm sure that they have the metrics that say, oh,
it's not
nobody's
even like
bought this
sometimes.
one, so let's put it on sale.
Right. It's not even like sometimes they'll like put a nice color on sale and then just kind of cycle through it. Like maybe if you're gonna leave the Kruna out for a month,
Yeah.
put this one on sale this week, this one on sale next week, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they could do more at the shop. It's already there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the chat, a lot of people are saying, like, I wish Kruna clothes, coat can be dyeable, but then, you know, why would you buy another one if it's dyeable, you know? So this all comes down to business model.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dye saver before your riches. That's a great idea, actually.
At the end of the day, they still need to make money, but they can't possibly be paying more money than we're giving them to run the actual servers and all that and pay their employees, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if they have employees, so that's a question.
Oh, whatever they're doing over there.
Employee.
Alright, so let's come down to the end and kind of talk about what do y'all think. So, in the end, do you think Kruna is bad or good for Nexus?
I think Kruna's great for Nexus. I just wish that they did more with the positivity that Kruna brought, because I think it did bring them a big revenue stream. Like, obviously, it must have brought them a huge revenue stream. That's like the only reason they're probably still in business, to be honest.
Right.
And like, I wish that they were able to utilize it more to further the game and further content within the game rather than just furthering content in the Kruna shop.
I agree.
Okay, alright, so we'll all agree that Kruna shop did a good job. I mean, it made Nexus great, yes.
It made Nexus good again. Made Nexus great again, is what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
We should all get red hats. We all gotta get red hats that say "Make the Kruna shop useful." Yeah.
Someone said should add skin colors to Kruna. Ooh.
Well, I think you should add skin colors to the creation screen because I don't think you should penalize somebody for wanting to have their character a different skin color.
I hope everyone knows that I'm black, right?
Wait, you're black?
Yeah, I'm black.
Are you really?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my god.
So I would like to, look black and green too.
Yeah, I always thought Kofi was white.
Oh, jeez. I was just kidding, guys. I'm Asian. Like my name.
Asian.
Oh, so is that black Asian?
I was gonna believe you because I was like, hey, that's cool. I believe anybody.
Gullible.
Look, Cloud Boy.
All right. Should we take any questions from the audience or anything? If you guys have any quick questions, go ahead and ask.
Let's throw the. Oh, did you have one last statement there, Katsumi?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Dizzy mentioned something in the chat here about a dye saver. That would be pretty cool too.
That would be sick.
Because some people don't want to go to events because they're gonna lose their dye that they spent so much money on.
So you guys think, like, I'm trying to say, like, I want like diviner dye in Kruna shop. You guys don't want that?
No, not diviner die, because that you have to earn through RP.
No.
Freaking scud.
Oh, so
No, I don't
lame,
like-
guys.
Like, I don't want you to have monk die. Like, what?
I have monk
Yeah,
die.
not the roleplay dies, but I'm saying
You
like
gotta work for that die.
Okay, fine. I don't know. I'm
maybe
just jelly.
grid die or mystic
But,
potion or something.
like, sun die, moon die, yeah, sure. But not subpath die.
Oh, is that how you got that Hathor? I was wondering how you got that.
But how the hell? That's nothing related to Kruna, but you trade darks for yellows. That's exactly what I did. But all right. I guess. Do you guys have any closing statements or anything before we end the stream?
No, we're gonna field a few questions from the chat. Did they have any?
Same of questions.
Hathor, want to sell me your moon dress? Moon skirt?
Guess not.
No.
Guess not.
Well, I mean,
we're waiting for the delay.
if you guys have any interest in other topics in the near future for Tavern Talks, just mail me. We'll talk about it, and I'll try to. Or maybe if you want to see someone guest, obviously, thank you for joining us, Katsumi. Obviously, expert in this field. So thank you for joining us today.
Oh boy, I just threw my ball on the keyboard and messed everything up.
Is that why you walked forward?
I think I just alt F forward.
Oh, all right.
Did we talk about like the actual rarity of the random boxes?
No, what do you mean?
We haven't. Yeah, we haven't.
Oh.
But I mean, we can if you want. I'm sure it's very rare.
Just what bothered me with at least the East. Well, number one was when you went to the actual item shop and you went to go. If you didn't know it came out of the Easter egg, you wouldn't know which one to take it out of, and it actually wasn't on that first page. You had to go to usable items to find the Easter egg, so that kind of bothered me a little bit. Why wouldn't that be on the front page?
So interface, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that. And so a lot of the other boxes you would get the set. Like you would get the wig, the outfit, and the shoes if they come with shoes, right?
Yeah.
With the hair dress or the hair attire package, you had a chance for either the dress or the coat, depending on your gender, or the wig. No one wanted that stupid wig.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. They're really nasty on that part.
That part really annoyed me. Like, it should have been together. If you're gonna... Because you get the hair attire package, and you're like, oh yeah, hopefully I get a dress or a coat or whatever, and then you get a freaking wig.
So if anyone didn't know, we're talking about the Easter egg Kruna item on the shop. It has a chance to give you the rare hair coat and dress, by the way.
That's the Easter egg, has that?
Yeah, Easter egg.
Yeah. That really, really annoyed me. Like, I did not appreciate that at all. Cause that wig, I got more wigs than I got actual dresses.
Right.
Oh Jesus. Well, guess what? I guess Wani won on this one. Earned your money, and you lost the gamble.
Yeah. And that was like the best Kruna, like, of the year, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the black ones, forget it. Like, those barely came out of the box.
I mean, aren't you guys happy at least they don't add like 20% experience boost in the Kruna shop?
Yeah, I think when they start doing that will really be when.
Because most Asian MMORPGs do that, so just heads up, guys.
Yeah.
They either add that or they add like a super buff to people.
When I have to spend $7 to do an experience envelope plus $7 to get double experience plus $7 to like teleport around the room or whatever, then I'll start. Because I know Baram's item shop. I was talking to that Baram streamer or whatever, and he was saying that Beidong, and he was saying it's like $40 a month just to stay relevant because they have a teleport that teleports you around the room with no aethers and this, that, and the other thing that you have to basically buy to stay anywhere relevant.
Well, okay, Dizzy brings up a very good topic. I mean, comment. So it's
Oh,
free
that's true.
to
They're free to play.
it's free to play. So does that allow? Let's say Nexus goes free to play. Do you think
Yeah.
you guys will want to have those Kruna buffs? I mean, see, that's another whole like.
I still wouldn't, but
You know.
Well, if Nexus was free to play and they were doing stuff like making good money off the item shop and whatever, releasing good things in the item shop, even if you had to pay for some things to actually play, but also giving you new content and, you know, just things that probably is like the complete opposite of what we're having, like what we're getting from Crew right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Yep.
Then I wouldn't mind so much. Like it would still be a good game and whatever. But like right now, I mean, it's a nostalgia thing for me.
Right.
So it's probably mostly for everyone at this point too, because they've been playing it since they were probably young. There's not a ton of new players these days, so.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Well, looks like we're running up on 35 minutes, so I guess we'll end this Tavern Talks for episode 2. I think we did pretty well, guys. Right? I mean, overall.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's good.
All right. Awesome. And thank you all for joining us. We're going to obviously going to host this weekly, hopefully, and we'll bring more topics to you guys. And thank you all for joining us.
2 for 2 on the weeks.
We
Thank
got it.
you.
And thank you for joining us, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
See you next week.
Bye.
Until the next talk, this is your tavern.